I think I look a little bit more disgusted in this particular light than usual. Which is saying something. Why is it that you want, intend, desire, think about becoming this elusive fucking thing called a writer? Why is it? Do you have a real reason? Or are you just romanticizing, which I've brought up before? Are you thinking it's going to be a way to just suddenly become really fucking wealthy? Do you think it's something that you can do just tomorrow? You know, sort of like playing the lottery? What is it that's making you, and here's the reality of, I guess, what I think my channel is. What is the reality that's bringing you to being this thing called a writer, where you want to do something? There's an end point in what you want to do. I mean, I can tell you, um, as far as like what I did, uh, which was no more than just simply enjoying the result. It happened to accidentally work into to actually getting a job and things like that. It wasn't something that I planned, not at all. And then there are all of you who sit out there going, "Oh, I want to be like J.K. Rowling." Well, of course you do. Yeah, the lure of riches and suddenly hitting on something where you sell your fucking piece of shit. In her case, it wasn't necessarily a piece of shit. In fact, the end product was, again, way better than what she wrote. But she did spur that on. So you can't flaw her in that way. Um, what is it that you want? Why do you want to be called a writer? Why? What's so special about it? I want to be called a writer because I want to be rich. That sort of blows. If that's your only fucking reason, just fucking off it now. Alright, you're not allowed to say that on fucking Facebook in a way that I wanted to say it, but I'm not gonna fucking turn back now. 2, you have a romantic vision of what it is to be a writer. Oh, I'm gonna be in cafes and I want to be in Paris. Well, no, look at the fucking stupid shit that I live in. One of my most fascinating things, I think, is this collection of clips where I had to recreate one, if you notice. And I do like the idea of this because it is cyan and magenta, which, if you know anything about me, that would actually make it would have a meaning. But you don't know shit about me, and it doesn't fucking matter. Cyan, yellow, magenta, and green, which is in front because I can tell you all the logistics of light that you won't fucking give a fuck about. So, you want to be a writer. You want to be a writer, but you have this vision of being a writer, and what that vision of being a writer is, and it has to do with some sort of romantic fucking thing you have in your head. And what is a writer in the first place? We've gone through all of these fucking things up to this point so far. If you're not starting to feel guilty yet, you should. Because you're just fucking you're full of bullshit. You want to have everything that Stephen King has. You want to. You're allured by the idea of being fucking J.K. Rowling's and living in a fucking castle. You want to have the end point, like one of my friends once said. I don't like the idea of writing, but I like the idea of having written. He didn't say that. He just quoted it from somebody else. But all he meant was that he didn't give a fuck about writing, and he wanted someone to pay for his life. Well, okay. Go play the lottery once a week. No, more often than that. In fact, steal from beggars. Just go out on the street, and when you see a beggar, there's plenty of them here. Um, Go out and just fucking make them look at a bird over there, and grab a handful of change, and then go down to the local little cafe. Well, we have them here in Spain. There's little booths where people can buy lottery tickets. Believe it or not, they're fucking everywhere, and it's ridiculous. There's crippled people who are faking being crippled, selling lottery tickets, which is much like your crippled mind. If you think you're a writer when you're a piece of shit, and you just want to do this because it's going to make you famous. What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you really, really, really fucking think that any of the books that I sold that ended up being, per chance, fucking bestsellers were things that I thought of and I said to myself, how can I become famous? No, fuck no, fuck no. No. The books that sold were the ones that I was looking at going, what can I sell to make money? I didn't give a fuck about, making anybody notice who I was. I didn't care. And like fucking most people won't know who I am now. And that's fine. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. The center of this is not me. It's what was the information that I could deliver. What was the one fucking thing that I could do that nobody else could? Now that is much more important than being a fucking writer. Much more important than being a writer. What could I do that no one else could? No one. No one. And it still lands that way, because if you look even at the fucking people who are imitating the work that I did when I did it, and I can explain to you what that is if you're really interested, fucking make a comment. Somebody fucking make a comment. Beside my daughter, well, love and appreciate. She's very good. And she'll hate the fact that she thinks that I actually get mad when I do this shit. Well, no. It's just a way of argumentation, of being dramatic, of being an actor. What the fuck is wrong with my tongue's yellow? Oh, wait. Has to do with curcuma melita. This shit is spring yellow, and it just stays that way. I tap a little bit of it every day because I do happen to believe that it is useful. Even though I had a roommate once that I made fun of because she was so addicted to shit. But she would take 2 tablespoons of that crap, and I was just like, how the fuck do you even wash that down? Yellow. 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 Cyan, magenta, and green. If you have any idea what the green means in that when 4 people fucking sing together and I can't remember the name of it, goddamn son of a bitch. Quartet. Sometimes it takes a minute for little things to seep into your brain. But if all that matters to you is the fucking money, fuck you. Like the fame, fuck you. If it's all about, I don't know, some other blasted fucking demented piece of shit fucking thing that you have in your head, I want to be recognized as... fuck you, recognized. Fuck you. Do you have a plan? If you don't have a plan, how do you make one? If you want to know how to make one, Let's talk about it.